Again, excited about the way we rebounded again tonight. Our team really competed. I thought the physicality settled in. We talked about how physical this game was going to be, how their switching defense could really dictate and disrupt us. I thought that bothered us early. We regrouped at halftime, and was really proud of our fight and more of our execution in that 32-point third quarter. So I thought we came out of halftime and weathered that physicality and stepped up and really played well. I thought Dearica Hamby led us with a lot of leadership, effort, energy, both scoring the basketball, but even more importantly on the boards. And then Zaya Cook had a really big game off the bench for us with a lot of confidence, hunting for her own offense. So we played, I think, all 16 players tonight. We have some difficult decisions, as does Phoenix down the stretch. But again, really proud of how we competed against Diana and Ka and Cloud. That is a tremendous backcourt. And I thought Leja, Lexie, and Kia really did a nice job tonight. And look forward to this group continuing to keep getting better and better.
Okay, Rashawn, we'll have you with the first question.
Hey, Coach. You talked about growth a lot going into this game. Curious about Dearica. I mean, obviously, she's done a lot in this league. She's a champion. She's got the individual accolades as well, but a different role for her. What are the areas of growth you've seen from her and may be communicating to her about as this season progresses?
Yeah, I think that you see the confidence level. Like, she shared that she believes when she walks on the floor, she's the best player. And that's the mindset that I love for her to have. She's hunting for offense. She's hunting for leadership opportunities on the court, and really proud of her. I thought tonight, she at times got herself into a little bit of trouble hunting so much for offense, but loved her physicality, loved her aggressiveness, and just love how she's leading this team. She really is one of the veteran leaders, and she's trying to do that not only with her actions, but also verbally.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean, you're up.
Hi, Coach. Sean Schultz, WNBA Swish. Just kind of an overall question. What have you liked about what you've seen from Rakia this whole camp in these two preseason games?
Yeah, Rakia has a really high ceiling, and she's a really talented offensive player that can go get her own offense, even when you're taken out of sets, when plays break down. She's a player that can go get you a basket. So, I thought the game was real physical and fast for her when she first went in, challenged her, and I thought she stepped back up to that challenge and settled in herself. She's going to see more and more of that, these great four players, these great wings throughout the league. And so she's going to play against some of the best players in the world in those positions. So every opportunity is a growing opportunity for Rakia.
Asia.
Hi, good evening, Coach. I was going to speak upon Brink tonight because she played really well tonight too as well. What are some things that you feel she would need to continue to be that top player that you need as we go into the regular season?
Yeah, Cam's 8 minutes, or just under 8 minutes tonight, were productive, and she got on the offensive glass for us. She had 4 offensive rebounds in less than 8 minutes, but she had trouble staying out of foul trouble tonight. And again, she's guarding different types of people. We challenged her with guarding. We went into this game thinking she was going to guard Sophie. They held Sophie out, so she had to guard Rebecca Allen. Very similar. Someone that can really spread the floor, is really athletic, and really knows how to play on the perimeter, even though in the Phoenix system they're playing 4s right now. So it was a big challenge, and she got into foul trouble, and obviously 4 fouls in 8 minutes is not what we hope, but she'll learn from that. But when she was on the floor, she was really productive in a lot of ways. And so her ceiling is off the charts, and she's got such a great attitude and positive attitude. She'll come in hungry to learn from what the film showed her her about getting into foul trouble tonight.
Asia, did you have another question?
That was it. Thank you.
Okay, we'll toss to our friends at Infinity TV.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Coach? So I wanted to talk about the starting five. Is that a starting five that you look to that's going to start the year off for you? And then secondly, just what's your thoughts on the performance of Ari tonight?
Yeah, certainly it's a veteran backcourt that we've started these two exhibition games. Obviously, my, philosophical approach, as you guys all know, is fight for the role that you want for each player, but be a champion in the role you've earned at this point. We're still without Azare for an extended period of time. Obviously, Julie Aleman is not with us currently. So real comfortable with that starting lineup. It's a veteran backcourt with veteran leadership in the post by De'Erica, and then Cam as a rookie. I like that group on how they work together. As for Ari, she's a spark plug, and she really can score in bunches, as we know, at a variety of levels. She's been a big time scorer throughout her career, and she got hot at the arc and sparked us in that third quarter. Her turnovers were high tonight. She'll be disappointed with that, but again, she can be such a dynamic spark plug and a different type of point guard than Leja. So it's a nice 1-2 punch to be able to bring in Ari.
And Coach, I had a question. The Sparks had a great game defensively with 30 defensive rebounds. Can you talk about your defensive strategy going into the game and how we can see this into the season?
Yeah, I just think, we don't have a lot in schemes. We're just playing hard man-to-man defense. We're challenging our players to be physical. We fouled a little bit too much tonight, but it's really the base defense that I have been comfortable coaching, not only in Connecticut, but now in LA. And I feel it can be a really effective approach. So, excited again. This is our second exhibition game where we've had a crazy positive differential on the glass. And if you can hold these great teams to one and done and get them to miss some, you can have success. And we did a really nice job on the boards. We out-rebounded them by over 20, I believe, tonight. And that's the second exhibition game in a row with big rebound numbers for us. So excited about we're getting on the glass. The funny part is the coaches sit on the bench and don't think we're doing a great job rebounding. And then you look at the stat sheet, it says otherwise. So I'm not sure we're even rebounding quite as well as we could, but you got to be happy with the results early on.
Thanks, Coach. Great win.
Thank you.
Sabrina?
Hey, Coach. Regarding Lexie Brown, obviously we know the shooting, but it does seem like she's being used as a playmaker quite a bit more. Is that just a function of how she's being guarded? Are you guys trying to unlock that part of her game more? Like, what have you seen in terms of her creation ability?
Yeah, just, Lexie is confident that she's our go-to player, and we're going to run, the ball's going to go through Lexie's hands. And at times, the opponents know that or are trying to get it out of her hands. So the best thing you can do is use her as a playmaker, use her as a screener, and then get the ball back in her hands. She was patient tonight. I know, she got all 7 shots were from the arc, but again, she's such a talented shooter. Early on, I thought we got her some looks that just didn't drop, but eventually she gets going because she's too talented of a shooter and scorer. So I'm excited about what the offense, if we can keep Lexie healthy, what kind of offensive year she can have. Again, I remind everyone, Lexie was off to a tremendous start last year before her battles with illness. And you can just see that confidence. She is a starting 2 guard in this league that can really score. And I'm excited to continue to coach her during the prime of her career.